If you're thinking about moving in the next few years, there's one upgrade you're probably about to make that you will never get your money back on. And most homeowners don't realize it until after the house is listed. So stay with me till the end because I'm going to show you how to figure out exactly where spending money helps and where it is a complete waste. Why sellers lose money on renovations. I know this sounds dramatic, but I see this all the time. People start renovating because they think they're being smart, when really they're upgrading for themselves instead of for the next buyer. And those are two totally different things. Just because you love something doesn't mean a buyer will. And just because something was expensive doesn't mean it adds value. Upgrades that don't add value. Let's talk about upgrades that usually don't pay you back if you're moving in the next few years. Over-the-top kitchens are a big one. Custom cabinets, luxury appliances, very specific finishes. They're beautiful, but people don't want to pay extra for your taste. Bathrooms are another one. Bold tile, statement colors, spa-style designs. They feel personal, and personal doesn't translate to higher offers. Built-ins, niche features, highly customized spaces, all of that limits your buyer pool more than people realize. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you have to explain why you chose something, it probably isn't adding value. What appraisers value? This part surprises homeowners the most. Let me give you a real example. If you spend $100,000 on landscaping, how much value do you think that really adds? Most people guess a lot. The real answer? 0. Appraisers don't assign value to landscaping based on how beautiful it is or how much you spent. As long as it's maintained, it's just landscaping. But here's the difference. Some exterior improvements do add value. Things like a PVC fence, a new driveway, or functional landscaping, these are considered upgrades that buyers recognize as increasing usability and security. Decorative plantings, not so much. Appraisers add value in increments, not emotions. They look at the age of things, kitchens, bathrooms, roofs, systems, and they break it down like this. New or under 5 years old, 5 to 10 years old, 10 to 20 years old, and then it's just considered old. It doesn't matter if you spent top dollar. Once it ages into the next category, the value shifts. And pools, this one hurts. That $100,000 pool with the gorgeous stonework, most of the time you're getting $10,000 to $20,000 of value back, if that. I'm not saying don't enjoy your house. I'm saying don't expect appraisers to reward you for it. Receipts don't equal value, comparables do. Where spending money actually helps. If you are going to spend money before selling, here's where it usually makes sense. Fresh and neutral paint, flooring that's clean and in good condition, good lighting, not fancy fixtures, just brightness, basic curb appeal, and taking care of maintenance items buyers notice during inspections. These aren't exciting upgrades, but they remove objections, and removing objections helps homes sell faster and for more money. If you find this helpful, please hit the like button. And if you found this valuable, make sure you subscribe for future videos. If there's a subject I haven't covered or a question you want answered, drop it in the comments so I can make a video specifically for you. Be careful with trends. Another thing to be careful about is trends, and this one needs a little balance. If you're in a high-end home, you're obviously not putting in a cookie-cutter kitchen. That's not what I'm saying. But you also don't want something so individual that it only appeals to one very specific buyer. That's where a designer actually makes sense. A good designer knows how to elevate a place without making it polarizing, especially in higher price points where buyers expect quality but still want to imagine themselves living there. I also see a lot of renovations happen because something goes wrong. Maybe there's a plumbing leak, maybe something fails, and suddenly a full renovation gets triggered. And I get it. If you have to open a wall anyway, it feels logical to upgrade. But if you're thinking of selling in the near future, that's when you pause and ask, do I need to renovate or do I need to just repair? Because fixing a problem protects your value. Over-customize while you fix it can actually work against you. Social media makes certain styles feel like must-haves, but trends fade fast. What looks amazing today can feel dated by the time you sell. So, if you're asking yourself, is this trendy? That's usually your answer. Timeless sells. Trendy dates your house. How to know what's worth it. Here's where this advice really comes in. Once a home sells on Long Island, the listing photos disappear from public sites. That's exactly when you should call a trusted agent, even if you're not ready to sell yet. This is a great time to start interviewing agents for the future. Ask if they can share information and photos from recent sales with you. Be honest. Tell them, I'm not ready to list yet, I just want to plan for the future. A good agent can show you what buyers actually responded to, what worked and what didn't. And they might even tell you there's no need to do certain renovations, helping you save money before you ever list. This is the insider way to see real examples of what sells, and it's far better than trying to guess on your own. If you're even thinking about selling in the next few years, plan first, renovate second. Also, if you want some insight into why homeowners are leaving Long Island, check out my other video. This is why Long Islanders are leaving. It's full of eye-opening info you won't want to miss. I'm Karen Roth from RE/MAX Integrity Leaders. I'll see you soon.